Hello everybody, my name is Jose and today I will be talking about drug addiction. Did you know that drug addiction is seen as a chronic and debilitating disease around the world? First is how drug addiction is seen around the world as a global problem. Second is how drug addiction is destroying the human body. And lastly is how other people are trying to help others with their drug addiction. First, I want to discuss to you guys about drug addiction. According to the journal Microglia in Neuroimmune Pharmacological and Drug Addiction, they talked about drug addiction being a disease and how it's a problem around the world. They also talked about there being many cells in the brain that progress the drug addiction. Second is that they believe the microglia is the biggest factor in the brain to progress into an addiction. Last is that they believe the cause of drug addiction is through the brain and the many cells that cause the drug addiction, plus the microglia having the biggest impact on the brain. Second, let's discuss the effects drug addiction has on the human body. According to an article written by Zhang Jun, drug addiction is connected to bad oral hygiene. Drug addiction is also connected to have a big impact on the oral microbiota. Second is there was a study done where former and current drug users would take drugs. They were testing to see who would have the most damage to their oral microbiota, and people who were addicted to drugs had the most damage. The test helped better understand oral microbiota. Last is that this shows that they believe oral hygiene is extremely important and connected with drug addiction problems. Third, let's discuss how people are trying to help others who are suffering from drug addiction. According to an article written by NASDAQ, they want to reach a goal of $31.17 billion by the year of 2027. They plan to reach this goal with residential treatment centers having a 7.4% CARG increase. This will take up 31% of the market by 2027. Second is that they give their opinion on how painkillers have the highest chances of making someone a drug addict. But it could also depend on the type of painkiller you take. Last is that this shows that they want to help with the drug problem, but they will need to be patient and have time to reach their goals. But this also shows that opioid painkillers are the leading cause of becoming a drug addict. Lastly, let's move on to the conclusion. So today I talked to you guys about drug addiction and how it is a major problem in society today. Drug addiction is a global problem that has a lot to do with mental health and bad oral hygiene that can cause bigger problems for your health. But there is also people who are trying to help these people out that are going through the drug addiction.